Hey, this is Patrick Todd. This is In the Know Beauty School. Today, I'm gonna be teaching you guys how to contour your face and different ways to shape your face. I'm only gonna be using 2 products today, but a bunch of different brushes. I am gonna be using, so this is my cream and powder contour from my collection, but we have a cream and a powder. So whenever you're looking for a cream contour, I prefer one that is not too orange, not too gray. You really wanna find the perfect shade to create like a nice shadow. So what I'm gonna do is show you guys how I sculpt and lift the face. I always like to apply the cream first, and I'm using this contour brush. The easiest way to contour is if you are looking from the nape of your ear, you wanna follow that line. And I'm really just pressing the product right onto the hollows of the cheekbones. You wanna focus the darkness right in the center, but once you go higher on the cheekbone, you can slowly start to diffuse the product and blend it into the rest of your foundation. If you are someone who has a more round shaped face, I would always apply your contour more so straight down into the corner of your lip. If you are someone who has a longer face, I would actually cut your contour and bring it right into the corner of your nose. What I'm also going to do is apply this right underneath the jawline as well. And what's really important for me, you always wanna bring the contour a little bit right behind your ear, just so it really shapes your jawline. What we're gonna do is also put this right onto the halo of the forehead. And again, this is just cream. I'm really just going in, pressing motions and blending as I go. If you are someone who doesn't really need to contour your forehead, you definitely don't have to. But I always like to at least just put like a little bit of the same wash of color right onto the forehead, just so everything is nice and cohesive. The point of contouring is just adding shadow to areas that like maybe you either want to accentuate or if you actually want to tone down. Now that we have the product on where we want it, we can slowly just start blending as you go. For me, I don't ever like to draw lines onto the face and then leave it. It allows you to work with the product a lot easier. So I'm gonna blend the product into the rest of the skin. Now that the product is on, I always like to take a beauty blender and blend the product into the skin. I really wanna make sure that there's no harsh lines. With contouring the nose, you really wanna be sure that you bring darkness into the area that you want to like really taper in. The wider that you leave the center, the wider your nose is going to look. I'm gonna bring this down and really make sure that the line is nice and straight and cut it at the very end. And I'm also gonna be applying a little bit of this contour just around the lips. I'm putting the shadow just right underneath and then right on top of the Cupid's bow. And then I'm gonna take this brush too and then just blend the product into the rest of the foundation around the nose. Now, what I wanna do is set my contour. So I'm gonna be using the powder side from this duo. And what I'm gonna do is just press the powder in all the areas that I applied the cream. This is a full contoured face. On our next episode, I'm gonna be showing you guys how to properly highlight and bring back a little bit of light into the face. Thank you so much for joining me on Beauty School. I'll see you guys next time.